Coming to you live from Stuart, Florida, the greatest little town in the world. It's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
Well, not exactly Evan and Bonnie. It's Evan and Phil. Bonnie's on vacation until Monday. We say good morning to you. It is Friday.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Yeah, you better believe it's Friday.
What's that smell? It smells like sweat and anger and shame.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What's that smell? It smells like sweat and anger and shame.
Well, no shame and no anger here, that's for sure.
The show is troubling.
Well, it's not troubling, but it's a great show, and I'm about to make an announcement that's going to rock the world here momentarily.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm
Wow.
going to make an announcement. It's going to rock the world. You ready for it?
Do I need to wear a helmet?
No. I
Okay.
just need a face shield.
We had those last week.
Yeah, that's true.
The Twin Chip Challenge.
It's a Freestyle Friday, folks. And you know what that means? Anything goes. And I mean anything goes on the program. Something I normally don't do on the program is talk about politics. Well, today I'm going to make the exception. If you want to talk politics, you can call the show. I give you permission. How about that one?
Wow.
That's a first.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a first. If you want to talk politics, call the show.
Okay.
We will talk politics today. I am usually a political free show, but today is going to be different because it's Anything Goes Friday. We're going to call it a Falls Count Anywhere Friday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Now,
we're going for the gusto.
You know, I have a political science degree.
I don't give a crap what you got.
I do.
I don't give a crap what you got. Here's what I think about your political science degree.
I love you too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
Hugs and kisses.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're up this early and you want to talk politics, you can call. Yeah, we're trend setting
All right.
because
So we're going to be like all the other shows now.
yeah, we're going to be like all the other shows for today.
Sweet.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm drinking.
What do you drink? What's the drink of
today?
the day?
The drink of the day, energy drink of the day is Bang.
Oh.
Another Bang,
Okay.
and this is key lime pie.
All right.
Yeah. Yesterday was rosé.
You know something we haven't done with you here all week is we haven't called our brother station.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's. Oh. This is
So-
going to be chaos.
Yeah.
in
This
the making
is
right here.
more than chaos.
If they answer.
Oh, they'll answer.
Oh, are they expecting us to call
No.
today? Okay.
I just called random.
Yes,
random
I
one.
know, but I didn't know if.
I've got the John Denver greatest hits. You kidding me?
See?
Wow.
Yeah. That's what we get. We get to listen to them until they pick up the phone. Yeah. Oh, jeez. They're playing John Denver over there.
Denver.
Radio. Hey there.
Good morning.
What are y'all laughing at already?
That's what I'm
That's
laughing
what we're
at.
laughing at.
Say it again. Do it again.
All right, hold on.
Oh, they've got the whoopee cushion. What is it? The fart cushion.
Yep.
That part,
There
yeah.
you go.
What are you saying? No, Ray.
Because I think he was storing it all up from last night or something and just letting it go on our show.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
It's leftovers. It's leftovers.
Yeah.
It's that
Get up and
that
go,
bean
got up and
casserole.
went, you know?
How
Yeah.
you guys doing down here, man?
Oh, we're doing good. I have a message for you.
Boy, I was a naughty girl this morning.
Yeah.
There she is again.
Yeah.
We got a new name for our show, G. We didn't talk about it yet.
What is
we should do it? We were the Wake Up and Work Show.
Wake up and
oh,
The
work.
Wake Up and Work show.
Oh, okay.
That's original.
Is that the opposite of the wake up and? Well, I don't know where you're going with that, Ray.
Well, they're Get Up and Go. So we're
Oh,
Wake Up and Work.
okay.
Oh.
Never
Well,
mind.
it should be the Wake Up and Stay show, wouldn't it?
He
Hey.
didn't mean to call it that, ladies and gentlemen. He couldn't think of anything
Oh,
else.
no.
Hey, G, wouldn't that be called the Wake Up and Stay show then?
I think so. If you're going opposite, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
got to wake up before you go to work, you know.
Hey, listen,
Hard to wake
you're
when
going to
I
need to
work.
find another form of transportation of the air show this weekend.
What?
Are
By
you-
boat?
Yeah, you're going to need an ARC.
You're not going to take the subway?
Now, Evan, when are you there? Are you there Sunday?
Yeah, I'm going to be there Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Phil is actually going to be there. He's going to make a very rare
Yes.
appearance. Bonnie's going to be there.
All right.
Okay. Now, now when's Bonnie going to be there? All you guys going to be there at the same time?
Well, from what I understand, Bonnie's going to be there on Sunday also.
Okay.
Because you're doing Saturday, right?
I'm gonna be manning the booth on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
From like when it opens to like 3 or something like that. I mean, then of course our down south crew, which is you and Bonnie and Phil, you guys are gonna be doing it on Sunday. That's cool.
Yeah.
I may make a cameo on Saturday. I'm trying to do that.
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to do that on Saturday.
Okay.
Now, G, are you going to be hosting the Carney game on Saturday?
No.
No, like they'll toss the ring over the bottle thing and the darts at the balloon.
Don't be jealous.
No, I don't.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous.
I might stop by the cotton candy booth though.
Okay, but if Ray's there, he's going to be a bartender.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, don't be jealous.
Yeah, right.
Oh my.
We were talking earlier this morning before you guys called us about I'm very interested when I'm watching CNN and when I'm watching Fox. I love the guys that stand in front of the map and they touch this and they make this one red and they make this one blue. But if this happens, that happens. But so we put together a little ditty that I think it kind of showcases just what the deal is with all this turn this one blue and turn this one red, because it gets confusing at times. Take a listen to this.
All right.
Do you live in the states of Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, or Pennsylvania? This election season, they're too close to call. And that's why we at the Federal Voting Bureau are looking for caller number 9 right now. Help break your state's tie. Caller number 9 makes the decision, and all this election chaos comes to an end. Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, the phone lines are open now. Call. Oh, hold it. Wait. People are already tampering with the phone lines.
Oh, well, forget that. That ain't going to work either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Redial thing.
You know, if Chick-fil-A was running the whole count,
Chicken-fil-A. You have to say it right.
Chick-fil-A. All right, Chick-fil-A. If they were running this whole thing of counting the votes, it would already be done.
Yeah.
Well, because they've got the best drive-through in the market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They've got the best retail service. Yeah. And they use iPads, don't they?
Well, you know why they have the best drive-through is because my daughter-in-law's sister works there.
Oh, well, that's it.
Right, but you gotta admit though, Evan and Phil, you're right. I mean, Chick-fil-A or Chicken-fil-A, what did he call it?
Chicken-fil-A.
I said Chicken-fil-A.
Okay, well, Chicken-fil-A does have they have their act together.
They have got the best drive-through, hands down.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
We're not saying anything. What about the food?
Oh, the food's excellent.
Well, the food's good too, but the drive-through.
You're not comparing Chicken-fil-A to Popeyes, are you?
No.
Well, no, because Popeyes does you compare Popeyes to KFC.
Dude, you compare Popeyes to nobody. They have the worst customer service on the planet.
Who, Popeyes? Oh.
Heck yeah.
But their food's good.
Or Bojangles. What about Bojangles chicken?
Oh, dude, now Bojangles up northern Florida. I've seen a Bojangles up there, like in the Melbourne area. We don't have any down
I
here.
haven't seen it in a while. No,
They passed away suddenly.
I think there's one in West Palm.
There's one in West Palm.
Yeah, I think there is. Don't take my word on that. But
What's in West Palm?
Bojangles chicken.
They were
okay.
pretty famous for their biscuits.
Oh.
Biscuit.
Now, hey, G, I got a good one for you. How about, do you remember, this is from our Fort Lickerdale days.
Okay.
Okay, think of Commercial Boulevard and 441.
All right.
Chicken Unlimited.
I do not remember that.
I don't know
are
that
you
either.
kidding me?
I don't know that
That's
either.
where the
I don't
there's a
remember that.
Publix in that plaza. Commercial and Commercial and 441. At the opposite end of the plaza, there was a Chicken Unlimited there. Oh my gosh, it was
I
great.
don't know the name of this place, Evan, but the last time I was in Lauderdale several months ago, I stopped there and got me a Chicago hot dog. It's right on Oakland Park, Hot Dog Heaven.
Mhm.
Hot dog. You guys remember that?
No.
No.
It's still there too, and it's a famous little hot dog stand.
Okay.
You know what they have in Fort Lauderdale is a Crystal Burger.
What's that?
Yeah, I know, Chris.
It's a burger made out of crystals.
Yeah.
I've never had it. Don't
It's
want
kind of like White Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, those little tiny little joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are good,
You
man.
remember Taco Viva?
Oh, I was just
Oh,
thinking that.
yes.
I was just thinking
love
that.
Taco Viva. Of course, Taco Bell ate them. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know what Taco Bell did differently because Taco Viva was fine. I used to go to the one right on 441 in
There was one in
Broward Boulevard.
Deerfield,
Taco
yeah.
Viva had
Wait,
the
did you say
hotter sauce.
441 Broward Boulevard?
Isn't that the one?
Yeah,
I mean, not
right
441.
right before you go under
Wait a
the
minute.
tunnel.
Well, no, wait a minute. The tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel. Las Olas Tunnel.
Yeah, but that ain't on 441 is nowhere near the tunnel.
No, that's what I'm thinking. US 1. I'm sorry. My bad.
Right.
Yeah, but Taco Viva had a 23-ounce draft beer.
Mm.
Oh, they had beer?
Yeah, they have beer.
Evan, do you remember Marsden's Cafe?
Oh, yes.
Morrison's, yes.
Oh, I got
Yes.
a good one for you. How about the Sweden House?
Oh, heck yeah, the bucket board. And that was right on 441 too in Lauderhill, right?
Yeah, Lauderhill, just south of Lauderhill Mall, south of
I
Sunrise.
used to work at Sweden House for a minute. I tried it
For a
The
minute.
Swedish meatballs were to die for.
What about the Ponderosa?
Oh, Ponderosa was a
yeah.
good one.
Or
How about
next to
here's
Zambo's.
a good one. Dan Dowd's.
What is it?
Dan Dowd's.
I don't know that.
I don't need
That was the steak place on 441 that had the big cow out front.
But Ray did mention Sambo's, and Ray, I
Oh,
was there.
Sambo's.
Oh,
I remember
I was
Sambo's.
in the kitchen there. I think I lasted for 2 hours, and I was out.
Mm.
And how about this one? I had an ex-girlfriend that worked for Western Sizzler.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
I remember
Western-
Western Sizzler.
Not the steakhouse, just Western Sizzler.
Oh, okay. How about Black Angus?
I don't know that.
That was right in front of the Lauderhill Mall, G.
Fudd
Yeah, I
Ruckers.
remember Black Angus.
You know, people call and they say, you guys always talk about food in the morning because we're starved. That's
Yeah.
why.
What about Fuddruckers?
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're
No, I
gone
actually
now.
remember that one. Yeah.
How about the corner of Sunrise Boulevard and US 1 where it curved, not where Searstown is, but the other curve going north? There was a Neba restaurant there, Neba roast beef at one time.
I don't know that, but Evan, do you belong to that? You may be from Fort Lauderdale group on Facebook
Yes, I am.
Oh.
because they remind you of all the clubs, the Pete and Lenny, the
Mhm.
Button.
Oh, God,
The
you're going back
Button.
to my days of DJing in those.
Oh, heck yeah.
Baja Beach Club.
Baja
That's where
Beach
I
Club.
DJ'd at. Yeah.
Penrod's.
Did you ever go to Penrod? Interesting story there. I worked for one of the three Penrod brothers who owned a McDonald's in Fort Lauderdale, and cool guy. But then they ended up opening all these chains.
Oh,
of clubs
wow.
And everything.
Okay. How about
You
Art?
ever been to the Copa, Evan?
Actually, yes, I did. I did one night there filling in for a good friend of mine, Lou Pacenti.
Dude, that when you're talking about the best DJ mixing,
Yeah,
in
it was
Fort
great.
Lauderdale
Was it?
in those days,
Right next to Gold
Go to
Coast
the
Skating
Copa.
Rink. Yes. Yep.
Wow.
Definitely
Good
so.
days, man. Wow. Well, how nice of you to call and talk about the good old days in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, man.
wait a minute. GWS.
There we go. The band Fantasy.
Yep.
Right. Michael Washington, Jeffrey Reeves.
Do you guys remember the band Stark Naked that used to
Yes.
play down there in Pompano?
Yes,
and
that was
Fort Lauderdale?
the bass player, Michael Washington, used to be in Fantasy.
Yeah.
And the band now was called Stark Naked, and they were the house band at the Dollhouse.
And also they were at the Pickle.
Yes.
Now, and of course, my cousin Billy was lead singer in that group.
Oh man, that was a great band back in the
Yeah, that
day.
was a great house band, man. One of the best. Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing back all these memories, dude.
Oh, thanks for joining us on
Dudes.
this trip on the Ark.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Evan's old enough to remember the Ark.
Yeah,
so-
I'm older than dirt. I just haven't got my subscription to ARP yet.
Have a great time at the air service.
Oh, he's giving us the push off now.
Yeah, we're getting the push off. So
Yeah.
you know,
I'm throwing y'all off.
that's all right.
You can do that.
You could blow us off anytime.
Man, thanks for the call.
Hey, Chow Mein G. Chow Mein
What'd
G.
you change our name to?
Oh, wake up and work.
Oh,
No, the wake up and stay.
Maybe not.
All right.
Oh, they hung up
All
on
That was all right. It was nice to reminisce for a bit.
That was wonderful, actually.
It is 6:20 to Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie's on vacation again. You want to talk politics? You can give us a call. Phones are open, 220-9788. It's a Freestyle Friday. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere Friday.
Yeah.
Let's go to the news desk where anything goes. Take it away, Phil.
All right. Palm Beach County is back on the cone of uncertainty for tropical depression Etna, as the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding to parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel has the update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The track, down the middle track has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday, there's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger, that would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County. And these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue. And we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come in and do a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30 mile an hour wind gusts. In the late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Residents in Fort Pierce community on Hutchinson Island had a special surprise for a 22-year-old. WPTV's Matt Cesney was on the scene.
Oh yeah, I got my flag.
Joseph Malizia had a big surprise in the box.
Green.
Flags from everywhere.
We're happy to support him in that. I love him. Thank you.
A gift from his neighbors in the Mariner Bay community along the ocean in Fort Pierce.
I love it a lot.
Joseph is a young man with special needs.
I don't have a pole.
He's on the spectrum, and he loves flags, all kinds, marching with them near the beach, displaying them along A1A, everywhere he can go.
Anything you can think of.
So when they were stolen from him recently, his neighbors jumped in with an idea to help.
And the community just wanted to show Joseph there's more good people here than there are.
I think it's great. I have a special needs sister, and this was very important to me.
These people have really stepped it up for Joseph. I mean, they really come out to support him.
Joseph's dad explained how he adopted Joseph 21 years ago from Russia and how the little boy became fascinated with flags at his brother and sister's surfing tournaments.
They have a big parade with lots of flags, all the nations, kind of like a mini Olympics. And Joseph would partake in the flag carrying.
Thank you.
And now Joseph has some new flags to carry around.
I love it. I love that they care about me.
What better time to have a feel-good moment than during everything going on right now?
In Fort Pierce, Matt Cesney, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Meanwhile, Senator Rick Scott wants to make sure COVID testing remains free.
We've got to get this testing up, and everybody's got access to it. And then if you have some concerns, you ought to be able to get a test, and it shouldn't cost you anything.
Scott says many employers now require tests for their workers, so they should be able to get quick, accurate tests at no charge. The Florida Republican recently wrote to the Department of Health and Human Services asking them to guarantee the federal government would cover the cost of coronavirus testing. Traffic flow with ease Thursday morning as 2 lanes on the southbound span of the Roosevelt Bridge reopened after being shut down for about 5 months. A few barriers still remain, including no left turns onto Joan Jefferson Way and Northwest Fork Road when heading north on US 1. There are a handful of lane closures still in effect too. The left lane on US 1 northbound from Southwest Ocean Boulevard to the start of the bridge and will be blocked off. The north and southbound lanes closest to the median on the bridge remain closed off as the Florida Department of Transportation continues modifications to the area. In NFL news, the NFL has fined the Las Vegas Raiders $500,000, Coach John Gruden $150,000, and also took a 2021 sixth-round pick from the team for repeated COVID-19 protocol violations in late October, according to sources from ESPN. Right now, the time is 6:26. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather together coming up next.
627 on the Get Up and Go show. It's time for traffic and weather together. It's all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Right now, Florida Highway Patrol reports all major highways and roads are clear with no accidents or construction going on at this time. And that's your latest look at the traffic. Right now, it's 77 degrees under partly cloudy skies in Stuart. Here is your latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid-80s with quick-moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s. Afternoon highs in the low 80s. Increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible. Winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid-70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms possible, which could lead to some localized flooding. Winds cranking up out of the east at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with potential gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
Christmas comes early at the Hallmark Channel with Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas 2020. Original Hallmark holiday movies like It's a COVID Christmas, I'm Dreaming of Election Results by Christmas, and Santa Claus is not coming to town because he's high risk, he's elderly and obese. Plus, the story of a struggling Slovenian model who sits on Santa's lap only to find out he's a billionaire. Melania Trump stars in
Who gives a about the Christmas?
That is so 2020. Who gives a about the Christmas? Kicks off Countdown to Christmas only on the Hallmark Channel.
Do you live in the states of Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, or Pennsylvania? This election season, they're too close to call. And that's why we at the Federal Voting Bureau are looking for caller number 9 right now. Help break your state's tie. Caller number 9 makes the decision, and all this election chaos comes to an end. Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, the phone lines are open now. Call. Oh, hold it. Wait. People are already tampering with the phone lines. Forget it.
Yeah. So I'm kind of dropping format today. So if you want to talk politics, you're more than welcome to call. We'll talk about Trump. We'll talk about Biden. We'll talk about anything that you want to talk about today. Normally, we are a non-political type of morning show, but going to change it up a little bit. That's only because Phil's here.
Oh,
and you have a degree in political science.
This is true. So
I have no idea what that
whatever
means.
that means. Yeah,
I have no idea what your degree in political science means. What does that get you? An extra bag of Oreos or something?
Well, no. When I went to college and everything,
yeah,
because I went, get my, what do you call it, my communications degree and everything else. I also took political science.
Okay.
So if I talked about politics, I kind of knew what I was talking about.
Okay.
So Constitution and stuff like that. So,
okay.
Yeah. So but it hasn't served me well at all now. So it's,
no,
but that's what it is.
It has not served you
so
well.
I have things to taste today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We're doing Phil's taste test today.
Yeah. I have.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I'll announce it when we get to it.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. I got good stuff here today.
It's going to be really good.
It's always good.
Well, yeah, I know that.
It's good.
I know that. I've got air show tickets I want to give away.
Ooh.
And all you have to do is answer one simple, easy question on the program.
Yeah.
And it pertains to Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Great.
It's really simple. All you got to do is answer one simple question.
Guess the ages of the old men.
To Joe Biden and Donald Trump. All right. And you can get air show tickets.
Nice.
Real simple. My wife just texted me.
Yeah.
How did you sleep last night?
I
I bought these new pillows.
Did you get one of those My Pillows?
No. I won't spend $100 on a pillow. I'm not giving that guy any money at all.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
So I went to the store yesterday and I bought they're called hotel king size pillows.
Nice. So they're like the size of what?
Well, they're like
ship? What?
this big by about that big. Okay, they're huge. It's like
That's
a body
great for
pillow.
radio.
Yeah.
They're that big and this big.
Well, it's called theater of the mind.
That's
real
awesome.
simple. I'm not sure if the jury's still out with the verdict on the pillows.
Okay.
I need another night or two.
Is it like a body pillow?
Well, it's not exactly like a body pillow, but it can be a body pillow.
Yeah.
It's a little different. It was definitely different.
Is it like memory foam or is
No.
it feathers or
No, it's
what?
not feathers.
No.
I can't sleep on a feather pillow.
No,
They're too soft.
Well, my sinuses go nuts. With
Yeah,
the
my
the
pillow
feather
has
pillow.
to be a little
I have that
more firm.
I have that memory foam pillow.
Okay.
Those things are awesome.
Okay.
I sleep very well on that.
We have one of those, but
awesome.
I can't sleep on one.
And
of
even
those.
has a little crease in it so you can lay your head.
Okay.
And at a proper economic
Okay.
way. So
All right.
it's always good.
So if you want some air show tickets, I should say boat show.
Yeah, right.
No, if you want some air show tickets, I've got air show tickets. Give me a call. Ring me up, 220-9788. I've got a pair of tickets to give you. All you have to do is answer one stinking question.
Oh.
Okay.
Watch it to the wife.
pertaining to politics. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Sounds good to me.
Hi, you're on the air with Evan and Phil. How are you?
Man, tell everybody to stay away from this Roosevelt Bridge, man. Trying to get on it southbound is freaking crazy.
Really?
It is backed up so far. They've got it all going down to one lane.
Wow. All
I
right.
have never seen them. Anyway.
All right.
So what's up with the air ticket?
All right. So you want to and you can actually stop by and pick them up this morning since you're on your way south anyway.
If I get off this road.
All right. So here's
Evan, how you doing this morning? You doing okay?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
I'm holding on.
Speaking of that, did you bring a sandwich just in case you're going to sit in traffic for a long time?
Yeah.
I got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sitting right here on my
there
lap.
you go.
Killing me.
and a jug, right? You got like an empty milk jug there too?
Probably.
Yeah, I got a little bottle of Borden milk.
There you go. All right. So here's real quick. This is pretty simple. It's kind of a win-win for you anyway. I mean, I'm going to give you the tickets anyway, but I still want to see how much you've been paying attention to the media. What's the current electoral vote count? And we're talking by what Fox News is showing.
Oh, God. I don't have any idea. I'm sorry. I haven't paid attention. I just get so frustrated with the bullshit going on right
Oh! Oh!
Bad word.
Bad word. Bad word.
With the BS going on right now, I don't even care anymore.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. I wish I had the delay button. Man. Man, I'll give you the tickets and a bar of soap. How's that?
There you go.
Anyway, you know where we are, right?
Yes, sir.
All
I'm
right.
very familiar
So
with
just
you guys.
pop in here before 9:00 this morning. Pick them up. They're yours.
All right, it's Jeff.
I know
I don't
who you
know if
are.
I
Believe
did.
me, I know your potty mouth voice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All
you
right,
know
brother.
where we are. Just knock on the door. We'll come and hand them to you at the door.
All right, take care.
All right, Jeff.
Have a
Take
great
care.
day.
All right, bye bye now. All right. Wow. See, that's more of a reason where I need to get this delay fixed.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? That always happens.
I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Because
What, the electoral college
no,
vote?
not that. No, not that. I'm talking about saying stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That's all. On when you know you're on the radio and you can't say things like
That's
that.
all right. That's all right.
But then again,
Accidents happen.
the 7 dirty words have been narrowed down to 2 now.
Yeah.
So
And that
for
was
radio,
one. That was
one
one
of them right there. Yeah.
The other one is the F bomb.
Yeah. That's
Which
still
you can't say the F bomb.
Yeah.
That's
Can't-
like the cardinal sin.
Yes. Absolutely.
You could say the slang word for donkey. That's
Of
allowed.
course, yeah.
You can say the back half of it, but I don't say it. I say arse.
Arse.
I say it in Irish terms.
By the way,
Anyway.
that word has shown up in the top 10 today.
Is it really?
Yes,
Arse?
arse. Yes,
Okay. All right.
arse.
Very good. All right. Let's do viral videos. I want to let this play a little bit. I like this. I like this music bed. Anyway, I have to keep one ear off because if I hear somebody knock at the door, I'm not going to know if the guy's there.
Should I go prop the door open?
Well, no, because then we'll have a stranger walking in.
Well,
Wouldn't
he be a stranger?
We're a COVID-free zone.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll have a mask on if he comes in. Yeah, you can pop the door open. Good. Go pop
Yeah,
the
I'll
door
pop
open.
the door open.
Go run over, pop the door
You're
open.
just trying to get me off the air.
Yeah, just take your headphones off though when you walk over there. Anyway, there's a viral video that's out. And by the way, Jeff, if you're listening, when you walk in the front door, just walk to like the studio and just kind of stand at the entranceway. Phil will see you. Anyway, there's a comedian named Michael Costa who did a spoof on what CNN's election coverage has looked like the last couple of days. It's kind of pretty wild, pretty crazy. So here is the audio.
Ohio's important. Everyone knows Ohio's important. You're going to go down here in the valley between Columbus and Pittsburgh. And then you got the Akron Triangle right here. Hillary Clinton carried this next to Canton. And then there's, of course, there's Worcester. But 1876 was a different story. Orville. This is a problem for Orville. This is a problem for Biden. Trump carries these North Lawrence down over here, up here to Canal Fulton. You're going to zoom in. You're going to zoom in and get up here to 9321 Triangle Circle. That's what they call it, right around Nickajack Farms. Everyone knows that Nickajack Farms has always been carried Trump.
This guy's pretty hardcore with this, isn't he?
42% of the vote. We're going to go south. We're going to head our way south. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Right there, there's a green.
I can't take this guy no more. He's driving me crazy.
Yeah, right?
He's driving me crazy.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, remember as a kid when you were afraid of missing out on something really super cool? Remember that, Phil?
I'm still like that, actually.
Well, there's a little boy who really wants to shoot squirrels and go mutton. He wants to shoot squirrels and go mutton with somebody named Upchurch. Obviously, he means mutton.
Shoot squirrels.
He wants to shoot squirrels and go mutton, but he says mutton. All right,
Okay.
so listen to the audio.
What do you want to hang out with Upchurch so bad for?
I'll shoot girls and go mutton.
You want to shoot squirrels?
Yeah, and go mutton.
Is that what Upchurch does?
Yeah.
Shoot squirrels.
Go mutton. He wants to shoot squirrels and go mutton. Yeah.
You know what my son used to call lizards? Lizards.
Lizards?
Lizards at that
Lizards.
age. Yeah, he goes, Daddy, there's a lizard.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that last night.
Okay.
And he goes, I did? I went, yeah.
Interesting.
He goes, oh, I was stupid.
College students in an online class synced up their screen displays to a video that suddenly showed a screaming demon, and their professor jumped back with such force that he fell off the chair.
Really?
So they were all on like a Zoom call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can't play the video because it has a cuss word in it.
Oh.
And there's one other video that's a couple of teenage girls at a drive-through zoo in North Carolina. They screamed their heads off when the cow stuck its head inside their car and slobbered all over them.
I might have dated that cow.
Yeah.
So-
Let me see. There's a cuss word like at the 1 second mark,
Ah.
but I can play it afterwards. All right, here we go. Let's see here. 1, 2. Okay, here we go.
My God. Oh my God.
They're totally freaking out.
Yeah. That's a,
There's like slobber all over the seat.
and actually, I did date that cow.
Did you?
Yes, I
Okay.
recognized it. Yeah.
I've dated a few cows in my
So
life.
did I.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Pretty
yeah, I
interesting.
dated a few myself, and
From back in the day.
oh yeah,
Boy, you and I are being brutal this morning.
we are. Well, it's Friday, and it's my last full day
Yeah.
on the show for
Okay.
a full week. And, but I'll be back Wednesday next week.
Oh,
so-
will you really?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
All right.
What-
So we are going to be doing Phil's taste test this morning.
yes.
Which
What
is
time do
good.
you want to do this so we can
Um,
properly
I don't know.
prepare for this?
Maybe we'll do it like at 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah, we'll do it at 7:30
All
where
right.
we do
I have
stupid
two
news.
things. So,
You got two things.
I-
this morning.
yeah,
Okay.
I got. You want me to tell you what they are?
No, I don't want to know. I
Oh.
want to be surprised.
Okay.
But did you know that 25% of women have been a babysitter in their lifetime? 25% of women.
That doesn't. I think that number should be higher. Actually,
Really?
thinking because pretty much any teenage girl has done babysitting
That's true.
that I can think of.
I
at least.
remember back in the day when I was going out, when I went out with Rachel, that somebody over my shoulder, you were looking that way. I thought
No,
somebody
I,
was
I
over
thought
there.
I saw somebody, but I
Okay.
didn't.
I remember that I left 3 of the kids. Gavin wasn't born then, but I left 3 of the kids with the babysitter.
And you married her.
No. And I got a phone call from the babysitter that my daughter just went through the coffee table.
Oh,
They were having a wrestling match, full blown on Royal Rumble match at my house.
yeah.
And one of the boys body slammed Haley through the glass coffee table.
Oh, was she okay?
She's fine. Come on, this is my daughter. you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
understand that, but still,
Yeah.
it's glass.
Yeah, she was fine. She got up like it was nothing. Just dusted herself off.
No cuts or
Nothing.
Nothing.
She's fearless.
I bet you that babysitter didn't come back.
She's actually part of the family.
That's what I just said. You married her, and you said no.
No, it wasn't Rachel.
Oh, wasn't Rachel?
No, this
Oh.
is another person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think her name, from what I can remember, it was Michelle, I think. I think, I don't know.
You
I
think?
don't know. I don't remember. Did you know 7 out of 10 employers have rejected job applicants for stuff they had on social media? Now, I can relate to that because if I was going to hire somebody to work for my entertainment company and I go and check out your social media page and find out that you're doing some pretty illicit crap, I'm not going to hire you.
But you know what? The corporations are not allowed to do that. They usually have within their policies that they don't look at the social media.
Well, that's
They-
why it says 7 out of 10 employers have
yeah.
rejected
So it's
job
probably more
applicants.
of
Yeah.
mom and pop places.
Did you know the average person takes between 5 and 20 minutes to have a dream when falling asleep?
Really?
Yeah, 5 and 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's an interesting stat. In the NFL, Baltimore has teams named after animals and as does Chicago, Detroit, and Philadelphia. New England doesn't. Neither does Minnesota, Tennessee, or Pittsburgh.
Well, I know in
Wow.
I know in Illinois you got the Cubs, you got the Bears.
Yeah.
What's their hockey team?
Well,
It's,
down in Miami, you got the Dolphins, you got the Marlins.
yeah, Panthers.
Right? You got the Panthers.
Yeah.
So
not the Buccaneers. That's not an animal. Oh, the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, and there
pretty
you go.
pretty
Yeah.
interesting stats without
Funny.
a doubt. It is 6:46 news time once again. Let's head over to the news desk where Phil is standing by. Phil, take it away.
Palm Beach County is back in the cone of uncertainty for Tropical Depression Eta as the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding into parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel has the update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The track down the middle track. It has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday, even there's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger, that would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County, and these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue, and we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come into a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30 mile an hour wind gusts. Into late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Residents in Fort Pierce community on Hutchinson Island made a special surprise for a 22-year-old. WPTV's Matt Cesny was on the scene and has the story.
Oh yeah, I got my flag.
Joseph Malizia had a big surprise in the box.
Green.
Flags from everywhere.
We're happy to support him in that.
I love them. Thank you.
A gift from his neighbors in the Mariner Bay community along the ocean in Fort Pierce.
I love it a lot.
Joseph is a young man with special needs.
Flags, I don't have a pole.
He's on the spectrum, and he loves flags, all kinds, marching with them near the beach, displaying them along A1A, everywhere he can go.
Anything you can think of.
So when they were stolen from him recently, his neighbors jumped in with an idea to help.
And the community just wanted to show Joseph there's more good people here than there are.
I think it's great. I have a special needs sister, and this was very important to me.
These people have really stepped it up for Joseph. I mean, they really come out to support him.
Joseph's dad explained how he adopted Joseph 21 years ago from Russia, and how the little boy became fascinated with flags at his brother and sister's surfing tournaments.
They have a big parade with lots of flags, all the nations, kind of like a mini Olympics. And Joseph would partake in the flag carrying.
Thank you.
And now Joseph has some new flags to carry around.
I love it. I love that they care about me.
What better time to have a feel-good moment than during everything going on right now?
In Fort Pierce, Matt Cesny, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Top executives at Orlando-based SeaWorld remain optimistic even as the theme park attendance dropped 81% during the third quarter. CEO Mark Swanson says 10 of their 12 parks have reopened and more guests are returning.
We're excited that more and more people are coming out to see our events. We'll be starting Christmas events in some of our parks next week, and we're excited about that.
So far this year, 4.2 million people visited SeaWorld parks, a decline of nearly 14 million from the year before. The company laid off almost 3,000 Florida workers after the pandemic hit. Setup is on the way for Thursday for the Stewart Air Show this weekend. It's a highly anticipated event in the community that attracts thousands of people at Whitman Field. Organizers say that they have also put together a plan to account for COVID-19, social distancing, and safety. They are also hopeful for a smoother year this year compared to last year. The Los Angeles Angels star outfielder Mike Trout received his 8th Silver Slugger Award after batting .281 with 17 home runs and 46 RBIs this season. Also in the NFL scores, Green Bay beat San Francisco 34-17. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather together coming up next. The time now is 6:51.
6:53 right now, the time on the Get Up and Go show. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Right now, the Florida Highway Patrol reports all major roadways are clear from any accidents or construction. And that's your latest look at the traffic. Right now in Hobe Sound, it's 77 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's your latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid 70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid 80s with quick moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid 70s, afternoon highs in the low 80s, increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible, winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid 70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms possible, which could lead to some localized flooding. Winds cranking up out of the east at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with potential gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Show with Evan and Bonnie on Martin County's Heritage Station, AM 1450 WSTU. Now let's get back to the program with Evan and Bonnie.
Good morning, everyone.
Do you like spicy food?
I hate Mexican food.
Oh, well, in that case.
Today is Nacho Day.
You got a National Nacho Day. Who knew there was such a thing?
Sure like nachos. Problem is they're nacho.
Nacho!
Let's make nachos. Nacho, man.
Happy National Nachos Day. It's showtime.
It's Nacho Day.
Nacho Day.
Yeah, it's Nacho Day. Get it? Get it? Nacho Day.
I got it. Yeah.
Nacho Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my day, your day.
It's Nacho Day.
No. We have a quick call. Let's take this very quick before we go to news. Hi, you're on the air with Evan and Phil. Who's this?
Your wife.
Oh, hey, we're about to go to news in like a minute and 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So you can hold on for 6 minutes or call back in 6 minutes. Your choice.
I'll probably call back in 6 minutes.
All right.
I'm not going to be for 6 minutes.
All right, we'll talk to you in 6 minutes. Bye-bye.
Talk to you in 6 minutes. Click.
Do you like the way I did that?
Yeah.
That's
that was odd. Well, that was from the other day when she hung up on you. Yeah.
When she just said, love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Love
Bye.
you too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I've learned with Rachel, despite you talking to her on the air and everything else, she has to have her coffee in the morning before she gets loosened up and the personality comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that fair to say? I'm not.
It's fair to say.
Yeah, I'm saying that with peace and love.
Yeah, you're not making up excuses for her. That's all right. That's all right. Anyway, we got to take a pause. We're
You're gonna get in trouble
WSTU
for
Stewart,
that.
Martin County's Heritage Station. The news is coming up next, and more of the Get Up and Go show. We'll be back.
Coming to you live from Seward, Florida, the greatest little town in the world, it's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
7:07 on the Get Up and Go show. It's actually Evan and Phil this morning. Bonnie's on vacation. She'll be back with us on Monday.
You don't know what people are capable of now.
Well, I do know what I do know what people are capable of. I can tell you that much.
Boy, does he have a lot of chutzpah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of chutzpah this morning. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's Fredo too, by the way. He always pops in every now and then. What's up, Phil?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Going to the left, going to the right. You know, we haven't had anybody call and talk politics this morning, and I've opened the phones.
I know.
Which is amazing. Usually people want to call and talk politics.
I know.
So it's a Freestyle Friday, Falls Count Anywhere Friday. So if you want to talk about politics.
Oh, the wife should be calling back too.
Yeah, as if she wants to call.
Yeah.
I don't think she wants to talk politics.
No.
No.
We got to find out. She's
not a political kind of girl.
No.
She's just a Barbie girl.
A
So like the
Barbie
way
girl.
I segued into that?
Yes.
She's my Barbie girl.
Aww.
She'll always be my Barbie.
Does she have the Barbie dream house?
She does.
And
she
Barbie,
lives in it.
the Barbie dream car?
She has the Barbie dream truck.
Yes.
She has the Barbie dream house.
Yeah.
And she has the Barbie dream husband. They call me Ken.
They call you Ken.
You like the way I segued into that?
I don't know who's lying to you, but
I
yeah. So they call you Ken.
Oh, what can I say? Well, I tried. I tried.
You know, speaking of Barbie, they have a what do you call it? They had one of the beekeeper the other day. I found
The what?
She's dressed as a beekeeper.
Barbie the beekeeper.
Yeah, had like a little bee house, where they had the like the wooden house. With
Can
the
you
bees.
search that on one of your devices?
Yeah,
there or
absolutely,
something
I
like that?
can. Oh, she's calling. That probably there.
Yeah, I can tell it's the caller ID. I know it's her.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I shouldn't answer. Oh, she'd be really ticked
Don't
off.
do that.
No, I can't. I can't ghost my wife. Are you kidding? If I ghost my wife, forget it. She'll hit me over the head with a bat in the middle of the
You
night.
hung up on your wife.
Well, yeah. Well, that too. But that's
There it
besides-
is. Here you go. Barbie beekeeper.
Barbie
playset.
beekeeper? Really?
Yeah,
Let me
right there.
see.
That's on Amazon.
Oh wow! Look at that Barbie beekeeper.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get that for Ashton for Christmas. Barbie beekeeper. I don't know. I don't think he's
Ashton.
Yeah, my grandson.
You get him a
Oh
Barbie.
no! I'm sorry. Maybe Ken beekeeper. Yeah.
Hey, get him. I'm not ready to say what you're gonna get him a Barbie.
No, I'm not going to get my grandson.
If he gets him a Barbie,
Yeah.
Rachel, just slap him, please.
Yeah.
I hear her
That's
laughing.
nothing.
No, she was
There's
laughing.
that devious laugh in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah. She goes, "I will."
So,
Yes.
yeah, I got these new pillows I was telling you about last night.
Yeah,
And I felt like I was kind of up on a hill when I was sleeping.
and they're called hotel pillows.
Called hotel pillows. They're at Sam's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you
I'm gonna have to look this up.
yeah.
15 minutes after you laid down, you were out like a light.
Was I really? Well, that's
Wow.
that's because I took those gummy melatonins. But I don't know. I'm gonna try a different combination tonight. I'm just gonna try like one hotel pillow and one of the bottom pillow that I had.
Where'd you get these at?
I bought them at Sam's. I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like $19 and change.
I laid on one of them this morning when I got up at 5.
And how was it?
It was quite comfortable.
Yeah. So that means I'm losing one of them. If she says they're quite comfortable, that means I'm losing a
The
pillow.
Hotel Premier Collection is
That's
that?
it. Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
there we
Yeah.
go.
How much? There's two of them for like $19.
$16.98.
Oh, that's right. $16.98 for two.
Yeah.
There they are.
There they are. I'm
See
looking
it?
at them. Yeah.
Pretty comfy.
Yeah. Premium down alternative fill.
Yes.
That's what it says.
Yes.
With 100% Egyptian cotton.
Yes. Egyptian cotton.
With a 500 thread count.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. 500 thread, not $4.99,
Wow.
but 500.
Big time fancy stuff here.
Yeah. I went big time. I spent $17 on two pillows.
I'm surprised you opened up your wallet.
Well, excuse me.
Did a moth come flying out when you
I
did that?
Dumped over $130 at the store yesterday.
You what's she laughing at now?
I have no idea. I bought a whole boatload of jasmine rice because that's what Rachel likes. So I bought a case of it.
Where at?
It's Sam's.
Sam's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I bought a
Okay.
case of jasmine rice.
Okay.
I bought her pudding, which I know
Pudding.
she likes.
What kind of pudding?
Well,
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate and vanilla.
Or tapioca?
No, chocolate and vanilla. Because I know
Okay.
she likes her puddings to take to work for lunch. And then I cooked dinner last night again.
Oh, what did you cook?
I cooked pork chops.
Sweet.
Shake and bake.
Yeah.
With jasmine rice.
Oh man, I should have came over for dinner last night.
And pork stuffing. Stovetop stuffing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
I
All
put
right.
a little ketchup on my stuffing. It was good.
See, now I do the pork chops. I get the boneless pork chops at Costco.
Okay.
And then I do garlic and pepper and I throw them on the grill
Oh, okay. I'll have to try that.
with macaroni and cheese and green
we'll
beans.
put ours in the Foodie Grill. I almost bought the new Foodie Grill last night at Sam's.
Oh, that the one I showed you?
the XL.
Yeah, the XL.
But see, this one wasn't Sam's has a scaled down version. I've learned.
Oh,
Yes, Rachel. They don't have the smart XL Foodie Grill. They just have the XL Foodie Grill, which is missing some amenities.
like what?
The probe.
Got to have a probe.
Got to have a probe.
Yeah,
Got to have something to stick in the
a
meat.
penetrator.
Yeah, penetrator. That's what it's called. Whatever you want to call that thing. And then there's also some features missing, like the broil feature and a couple of other things. So that's why I didn't buy it. It was $199.
Yeah.
So I figured I'll save my money.
My wife wants that new air fryer with the baskets.
Oh, okay.
She wants that thing.
All right. Rachel, what do you want for Christmas? Crickets.
I
That's
heard-
what she wants.
yeah.
Crickets.
I don't know.
Well, come on. We don't have till 10 o'clock.
You can get her one of those gift certificates for Fredo's foot massage.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foot massage.
He can hum your favorite song.
I did something last night I've never done before in 21 years.
What, you massaged her feet?
Well, very close.
Wow.
Super close.
Eat the stuff between her toes?
No.
She's laughing.
No.
What?
Her ankles were sore.
Oh.
So I rubbed her ankles and I got very
Aw.
close to her feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I don't do feet very well.
Do you have
It's
like
just
a foot phobia
Yeah,
or
I have
something?
foot phobia. Sorry. I just have foot phobia. So I gritted my teeth for like 30 seconds. And that was it.
See, my wife used to come up there and
Ugh.
just lay her feet right on my lap and go
No,
massage the feet.
No.
And because when I was in college, I actually took a course in massage therapy.
Oh, okay.
So I would
All right.
try to score with the girls.
All right. Well, I said to
On that note, I think I'm letting you two go.
wait. Well, I totally missed what you said. I wasn't paying
You
attention.
didn't hear?
No.
I said I took a course in college
Okay.
for massage therapy.
Okay. All right.
And so I can score with girls.
So you could score
yeah.
with girls.
I go, I can massage your back. Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did
You
that.
really? I
I
can't
did.
believe that.
I did.
Have a great day, guys. Love you, babe.
Wow. The wife is hanging up.
She's
Okay.
tapping out.
Yeah, she tapped out on that one. Wait a minute. So you took massage classes just to meet women?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wow, that's about as low as it gets.
Well, I was pretty desperate in those days.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You're a good looking guy though. You didn't need that stuff.
But I thought that then, and I kind of look back at the girls I dated now. I found pictures of ex-girlfriends and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, I didn't do too bad,
Okay.
But all these years,
Well, that's like me saying I became a DJ just to have women come up to the DJ booth and hang out with me.
well, did you?
No,
Okay.
wasn't allowed.
I
Get in trouble.
When I used to DJ at Club Safari, man, I used to come up that staircase all the time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I could
Those
tell
were
you
the days.
stories.
I don't want to hear the
Well,
stories.
I'm not going to repeat the stories,
This is
but
a family show.
I could tell you stories of what happened in that DJ booth. It was just unbelievable.
Well,
Not
you
just
guys weren't exactly eating chicken nuggets and French fries.
no,
that's
no,
for sure.
and definitely the managers didn't either.
Okay.
So-
Let's do birthdays, anniversaries, and back in the day. Phil, you got anybody this morning for a birthday?
Jennifer Shakeridge. It's her birthday today.
That's the name, Shake Ridge.
Shakeridge, yes.
Shaker Ridge.
That's it.
How old is Jennifer?
I don't have to think.
She a Facebook friend of yours?
Yeah, actually, she's a friend of my wife's.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we have a phone number?
My wife does.
Can you text V and ask her for the number?
She ain't gonna get a hold of Miss Shakeridge.
Why?
No.
Come on.
No, I like to keep my friends.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to wish my wife a happy birthday.
Your iPhone's gonna ring again now.
Yeah.
She told you not to do that
I
earlier
know.
this week.
What can I say?
Rachel had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I just got a news alert. Joe Biden takes the lead in Georgia as the races in Arizona and Pennsylvania tighten. Forecast track for tropical depression Eta shifts again, and more overnight news. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is there? Let me see what other
All
news there
sorts of
was.
fun going on in 2020.
Oh, wow. 6 positive COVID-19 cases at 4 schools in Indian River County. Very interesting. Okay. Just kind of going live as it happens.
I hear you.
Emma Stone is 32 years old today. That's the Oscar winner for La La Land. Patina Miller's 36. That's Daisy on Madam Secretary. Lamar Odom, retired former Kardashian. Lamar Odom, 41 years old.
Okay.
Tanya Manning is 42. That's Tiffany Doggett in Orange is the New Black. Zoe McClellan, 46. It's Agent Brody on NCIS New Orleans. Now, I know my wife knows who Zoe McClellan is because she watches those shows religiously. And my mouse froze. Let me see here. Thandie Newton, 48 years old today. Rebecca Ramajan is 48. That's number 1 on Star Trek Discovery. Kelly Rutherford, 52. That's Blake Lively's mom on Gossip Girl. Lori Singer is 63. Kevin Bacon fell for her in Footloose.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Maria Shriver, 65.
I just saw a movie with Kevin Bacon.
Sally Field. She's 74.
And she still looks great. I saw her on something a couple of days ago, and she
was Gidget, the Flying Nun, and Forrest Gump. Norma Ray.
Wasn't she also in the Smokey and the Bandit movie?
Yeah. Come to think of it, yes, she was.
And she was married to Burt Reynolds at one, or dated Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, in the movie.
Yeah,
in the movie, and in real life.
Yeah.
Glenn Frey, celebrating a birthday in the heavens. He sang on the classic Eagles songs, "Take It Easy," or is that Glenn Fry?
Glenn Fry.
Why do they have it F-R-E-Y? Is that
that's how it's spelled.
Okay. Peaceful, Easy Living, To Kill, Sunrise, and Heartache tonight.
Great.
Biggest solo hits were "You Belong to the City" from Miami Vice and "The Heat Is On" from Beverly Hills Cop.
Great music. The Eagles have some of the best music out there.
Yep. Mike Nichols, award-winning Oscar director of The Graduate, celebrating a birthday in the heavens. Mike Nichols. Let me see here. And Pat Tillman, ex-NFL player, who was struck by September 11th that he left professional football to enlist in the Army.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You know, they cannot say these iPads do not listen to us.
Okay.
Because look, as we were talking, and what popped up on my Facebook, the Ninja Foodie Smart XL Grill just popped up on my Facebook. Yes.
No way. That popped up on your feed.
Yes. Just literally just now. I refreshed it and kind of went, I was going to look at a birthday or two, see who I can wish happy birthday, and that popped up.
That's crazy.
Literally, that's nuts. And it has to be listening to us.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Definitely so. A little bit of back in the day, 27 years ago today in 1993, "I'll Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That" by Meatloaf hit number 1 on the pop singles
Great
charts.
song.
Yeah, great tune. 21 years ago today in 1999, Leanne Womack married her second husband, Frank Liddell. Today is their 20th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
13 years ago today in 2007, Jay-Z released his 10th album called American Gangster. Yeah.
I remember that album.
Yep. Definitely so.
It was pretty good.
Yep.
Not bad.
Anything
else?
Nope. That's it. That's birthdays, anniversaries, and back in the day. It is 7:20 on the Freestyle Friday, Falls Count Anywhere Friday edition of the program, where your calls are always welcome to talk about anything, including politics this morning. We'll even stop the news if you call in and want to talk about politics.
Oh, really?
Speaking of news, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm all for it. Let's go to the news desk. Here's Phil.
Palm Beach County is back on the cone of uncertainty for Tropical Depression Eta as the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding to parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV's chief meteorologist, Steve Weigel, has the update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The track, down the middle track, has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday, even there's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger, that would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County, and these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue, and we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come into a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Into late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Residents in a Fort Pierce community on Hutchinson Island had a special surprise for a 22-year-old. WPTV's Matt Cesney was on the scene and has the story.
Oh yeah, I got my flag.
Joseph Malizia had a big surprise in the box.
Green.
Flags from everywhere.
We're happy to support him in that.
I love them. Thank you.
A gift from his neighbors in the Mariner Bay community along the ocean in Fort Pierce.
I love it a lot.
Joseph is a young man with special needs.
I don't have a pole.
He's on the spectrum, and he loves flags, all kinds, marching with them near the beach, displaying them along A1A, everywhere he can go.
Anything you can think of.
So when they were stolen from him recently, his neighbors jumped in with an idea to help.
And the community just wanted to show Joseph there's more good people here than there are.
I think it's great. I have a special needs sister, and this was very important to me.
These people have really stepped it up for Joseph. I mean, they really come out to support him.
Joseph's dad explained how he adopted Joseph 21 years ago from Russia and how the little boy became fascinated with flags at his brother and sister's surfing tournaments.
They have a big parade with lots of flags, all the nations, kind of like a mini Olympics. And Joseph would partake in the flag carrying.
Thank you.
And now Joseph has some new flags to carry around.
I love it. I love that they care about me.
What better time to have a feel-good moment than during everything going on right now?
In Fort Pierce, Matt Cesney, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Florida is reporting the highest number of new COVID-19 cases since mid-August. The state health department's latest report shows that more than 6,200 new infections and 39 additional resident deaths. Meanwhile, Senator Rick Scott wants to make sure COVID testing remains free.
We've got to get this testing up, and everybody's got access to it. And then if you have some concerns, you ought to be able to get a test, and it shouldn't cost you anything.
Scott says many employers now require tests for their workers, so they should be able to get quick, accurate tests at no charge. The Florida Republican recently wrote to the Department of Health and Human Services asking them to guarantee that the federal government would cover the cost of coronavirus testing. Well, in NFL scores, the Green Bay Packers beat the San Francisco there at 34-17. And also in NFL news, the NFL has fined the Las Vegas Raiders $500,000 and coach John Gruden $150,000, and also took a 2021 sixth-round pick from the team for repeated COVID-19 protocol violations late in October, according to sources confirmed to ESPN. The time now is 7:26. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather coming together next.
$7:27 right now, the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie is still on vacation. She'll be back with us Monday morning. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Florida Highway Patrol reports right now that all major roads and highways are clear from accidents and construction. And that's your latest look at the traffic. Right now in Port St. Lucie, it's 77 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's your latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid-80s with quick-moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s. Afternoon highs in the low 80s. Increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible. Winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid-70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms possible, which could lead to some localized flooding. Winds cranking up out of the east at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with potential gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Show with Evan and Bonnie on Martin County's Heritage Station, AM 1450 WSTU. Now let's get back to the program with Evan and Bonnie.
Where are Mask, wear a mask. Is this really much to ask? Tie some fabric round your face. Oh, it's the simplest of tasks. At the gym, at the store, don't treat it like such a chore. No, these mandates aren't malicious. All your theories are fictitious. Stop the lies, stop the fights. No one's taking away your rights. All the speculation makes me need a flask. Come on and read some data. All you masturbators, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. I played that one before. I forgot that was in there. Okay. It's called Wear a Mask. Nothing wrong with that one.
No, nothing wrong with it.
It's Falls Count Anywhere Friday.
That's
Anything
it.
goes. We're having a good time. All right. So something we were going to do earlier in the week that we didn't do because Phil was feeling a little queasy. It was Phil's taste test. So I think we're going to do it now.
Yes.
It's now time for Phil's Taste Test, brought to you by Fredo's Food Truck. Let's see what Phil will be tasting this week.
Yeah. We got some good stuff, huh? Jeez. What do you got there?
I got two things today.
All right.
We have Lay's hot sauce flavored potato chips.
Okay.
This is with Frank's Red Hot Original hot sauce.
Okay.
This is brand new.
Okay. Bag hasn't even been opened.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're opening the bag on the air. Okay.
Woo.
That music just stopped abruptly.
Yeah.
Let me smell.
Yeah. Actually, it smells pretty good.
Let me see here. Oh, wow. Smell. Oh, man. My nose burned on that one. All right.
Anyway, so these are brand new.
Okay. Now, you have a napkin over there or something? There's Kleenex.
Is there Kleenex?
Yeah, some towel.
Toilet paper. Oh, that's perfect
Yeah.
for today. Yeah.
All right. There we go.
There
All
we
right.
go.
All right. Very good.
So I can clean this up here. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. We've got the Lay's.
What is going on, man? I'm getting all sorts of notifications.
Yeah. What's going on with your phone over there today?
I think the lawn guys are at my house is what it is.
Oh.
Let me look at my Ring Video doorbell cam.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even log in because the service is just everything. There's a lot of hokey crap going on today with
COVID.
cell service. Let me put this on my my away for a little bit so I won't get alerts.
Yeah, we're trying to do a radio show here.
Okay. All right, there we go. So it's set to privacy.
All right, here we go. We got the Lay's hot sauce flavored potato chips.
Oh, you're gonna take that much in your mouth?
That's what I normally do.
Oh, that's a wad.
A couple of weeks ago, you were making me throw a lot more in there
right,
when
go
I
ahead.
had those cheddar jalapeno ones.
All right, go ahead. Go for it. Oh, man. That's some serious sound effect. Wow. How are they?
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't spew. Okay.
Um,
Are they hot at all?
oh, yeah, they're hot.
Are they?
Yeah, not as hot as those, the ghost pepper potato chips.
Okay.
Those were pretty hot.
Okay.
But this is pretty close. Woo.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
You're still eating. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I got a few more
All right,
here.
Go ahead. One more.
Mm.
All right. Now give us as fast as you're putting them in as they're spitting out of your mouth. You're making a mess. We're going to have to really sanitize the camera over there.
Those are good. Bonnie might like those too.
Okay. So now you know what I'm going to make you do? You're going to reach in the bag. You're going to reach in the bag and you're going to pick one. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, one just fell on the floor. All right. What are you doing over there? Okay.
It's like a ritual. I got to have like a Coke with potato
All right,
chips.
there we
So
go.
it's,
All right. That's fine.
It's like a law.
All right. Here. Just.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my God, that's awful. I got beans on the floor.
Hey, don't drop your beans on the floor.
All right. Now, do you have to do that on the air? That's awful. All right. Reach in here and take two. Two
Hey,
for one.
Two. I'm
for
not
one.
doing two of these
Yeah,
things. I'm
two for
doing one.
one.
Oh, look. Open your hand up.
Go ahead.
Your
Reach in
hand's
there.
like your wallet. It's
All
like,
right. Go ahead. It's tight.
Exactly.
I'm a tight wad is what you're saying.
This is the orange one.
All right. The orange one.
I think
All
this
right.
is the habanero, ain't it?
All right. Go ahead.
Is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not telling. I'm throwing the rest
This
away.
is a spicy jelly bean.
All right. Here we go. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, You just lost the eye. Oh no, I thought you lost the ear.
Whoa.
Is it good?
Which one was that? Which one was that?
That was the habanero.
I thought so. I thought I recognized the. Oh man. Oh.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Oh man. This is entertaining radio here.
Oh man.
See, now you know how Bonnie felt.
Whew.
It was brutal.
I had every one of it.
Careful there. Don't hurl on me.
I'm not gonna hurl.
Don't hurl.
No.
Okay. You had to do that, didn't you? All right.
We're eating things on the air.
All
you know,
right.
you gotta hear
Now,
the
do
chewing.
you want to try the other?
I don't know after that. Oh God.
Come on, that'll go over real good. Why not? This is the only time we're going to have to do it this morning, or we, because I mean,
holy doo doo on a stick.
Yeah. Speaking of on a stick, where's the popsicle at? Is it right there in front of you?
Yeah, it's over here.
All right. So that's it. What is that?
This is Bob's Pickle Pops.
Bob's Pickle Pops. You're really gonna? Oh God, that's it's a frozen popsicle.
It's original Pickle Pops. It says it's Bob's Pickle Pops. It says enjoy frozen or unfrozen. Actually,
okay.
With your wife.
So do they melt?
Yeah, you can melt them. Yeah.
Let me see how cold they are.
They're quite cold.
Oh wow, they're like frozen.
You can take some to your wife that she likes to pickle.
Well, because we're going to breakfast afterwards, so they'll melt.
But yeah, it'll be fine though. Just refreeze them.
Oh,
they don't go bad.
Yeah, but they get liquidy, don't they? Is
Yeah,
it like
but-
a push-up pop? Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
you just have to cut it open. They're sealed, hermetically sealed.
Okay. Do you need me to? You need a scissor?
Oh, I got them right here.
Oh, you brought your own.
Yeah, it says Bob's Pickle Pops were
Are those
created.
mine? Did you steal those?
No, they were right over there.
You stole my scissors.
I took them over
You
here.
stole my scissors. Thank you. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sorry about that.
All right. Let's do pickle pop.
All right, let's do Pickle Pops.
All right.
Bob's Pickle Pops. It's pretty much frozen pickle juice here.
All right. Here we go. That's disgusting.
All right.
Does it smell like a pickle?
Ooh, here.
Does it?
Take a whiff.
Let me
Take a whiff there.
Oh, that is so nasty. That is so nasty. Oh, by the way, folks, if you want to talk about politics this morning,
or pickle pops,
no, it's a freestyle Friday, which means anything goes. You can, give the show a call, and if you want to talk politics, we're normally a political free show. But did you just bite? Did you? Just
No,
take a
not
bite?
yet. No, I'm still trying to get that habanero jelly bean out of my mouth.
You
That
still
thing
have
is,
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
okay.
So I'm mixing with this pickle stuff here.
Now you have to take a big bite of that.
Of course I will.
A
Yeah, this
huge
is
bite.
Bob's Pickle Pops. Here we go.
All right, go ahead. Oh, God, that's disgusting. That is so disgusting.
They're salty. They're salty.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna have some more.
Are you really? Okay. All right. Bob's Pickle Pops live on the air. Okay.
Those are salty.
I should pick another jelly bean.
No, I'm done with the jelly bean.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, that tastes like
I get such pleasure out of watching you do this. You're like my guinea pig. Okay. Wow, you're still going. It must be good.
well, it's I'm tasting them.
You're eating a pickle.
They're so salty.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll help my blood pressure because I have
Well,
low blood pressure. That's
okay.
it. That'd be great. Oh, what's the sodium on this? 250 milligrams.
Yeah.
Oh, that should do it right there. Yeah,
Now-
get my blood pressure
All right.
up.
This is the last one. You got to take the whole thing.
Oh, I'm not taking
Oh, the whole thing.
I can't take the whole thing.
All the way down.
I can't take
Go for it. Go for it. Come on. There's not that much there. Come on. You could do it.
Oh.
It's brutal, huh?
Those are sour.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you're doing that. You're going to have no room for breakfast this morning.
Probably not. Oh man,
Your facial expressions
Woo.
are priceless.
that
If you're watching on Instagram right now,
it's,
I'm not Instagram on our Facebook page. You're getting some
Oh.
great entertainment.
those are so
Oh,
salty.
that's stinking
and
up the studio. Seriously,
those are
you have stunk up. I need to get that air freshener that's behind you.
Ah.
All right, last bite.
All right, one bite. Last
This is
bite
it.
of pickle
Last
pop.
bite of pickle pop.
Last bite.
Last
Yeah.
bite of pickle
I
pop.
can't even talk.
Hopefully that microphone won't smell like a pickle when you're done. Poor Bonnie, she's not going to know what to think when she comes back here Monday.
When does it smell like a pickle?
I know. All right, go ahead. Here we go. I think you just dropped half of it on the counter somewhere. You got schmutz on you.
Mhm.
All right. Just
Oh God.
You're done?
Mhm.
All right, you put that in the garbage. Here, give it to me. I'll put it in the garbage.
Nasty.
Oh, this is all juice.
What is it's pickle juice?
Well, you have to drink the juice.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm tapping out. I am done. Oh, those are so salty.
Oh, my hands smell like pickles now.
Ah. Your wife might like to take a couple for her.
I will.
Since she likes pickle juice so much.
I will. I'll take some of those. home
Oh,
for
I
the
got.
wife.
Oh, I gotta go blow my nose off. It's literally about ready to run.
Is it really?
All that spicy stuff.
And we have to go to news.
Great.
No, that's all right. No. If you need to go, if you need to use the restroom,
Hold on,
go ahead.
hold on.
No, I'd turn the microphones off. I can't let people hear you blowing your nose on the air. That just wouldn't be right. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. No,
Okay.
it's just that spicy stuff made my nose run, and here I'm eating
Wow.
this stuff. And
You're
it's-
turning red. That's a combination of the jelly bean and the pickles.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hold on, let me kill a second. Let me throw this away.
I'll
here.
kill a second. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Sorry. Oh man, folks, if you could just see what just went on here in the studio. Wow, this is taking morning talk radio to a whole nother level this morning. And again, if you want to give us a call on the program, we welcome your phone call 772-220-9788. We'd love to hear from you this morning. Phil is tasting all different types of food this morning, so if you have any suggestions, give us a suggestion. You had to do that, didn't you? All right. Wow.
That's a wonderful Coke Zero washing all that down.
I'm sure it was. All right. Are you back to normal now?
As close as I'm gonna be.
All right.
It's still lingering. That jelly bean's what kicked me.
Did it?
Oh yeah, it kicked my butt.
Okay.
Here's your scissors back.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, God forbid I take your scissors.
Do I need to sanitize these? Oh, they got pickle juice on them. Oh. They've got pickle juice. My scissors have pickle juice on them. Look at that.
Oh, don't let it drip on the control
That's
board. there.
disgusting. You have
Here.
Give me.
Here's some more toilet paper there. So-
We're gonna need to get a fresh roll for Bonnie. Here, put that over there. All right. Let me wipe these scissors off.
Oh, my stomach's gonna
Wow.
be feeling real good here soon with
Okay.
that.
All right.
After hot sauce and a jelly bean and pickle pops.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to bring those pickle pops in for Bonnie.
Oh, that would be brutal.
That would be brutal.
No, I don't know if I could subject her to that.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I could subject her to that. I don't know.
I wonder if Bonnie's listening. She should call in and see if she wants to do pickle pops with us next week.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
She's been texting me all morning.
Bonnie has?
Yeah, she's been texting me all morning. Yeah. I'm like, she's texting me. She's texting me more than she texts her boyfriend. I'm like, wow, I didn't think.
What is she saying?
Didn't think she cared.
Like,
We're just talking about the air show when she's going to be there.
Oh.
You know, she's going to be there on Sunday. She's going to swing by the booth.
Yeah.
Come say hello, make an appearance.
Yeah.
You know, do her womanly thing. So
that's kicking my butt. All right, I'll have to deal with it.
Yeah, 7:44 right now. News time. Let's go to the news desk. And here is Captain Pickle himself. Here's
Captain
Phil.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Palm Beach County is back on the cone of uncertainty for Tropical Depression Eta. As the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding to parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV's chief meteorologist Steve Weigel has the update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The down the middle track has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday evening. There's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger, that would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County. And these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue. And we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come in and do a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30 mile an hour wind gusts. Into late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Residents in a Fort Pierce community on Hutchinson Island made a special surprise for a 22-year-old. WPTV's Matt Sinesny was on the scene and has the story.
Oh yeah, I got my flag.
Joseph Malizia had a big surprise in the box.
Green.
Flags from everywhere.
We're happy to support him in that.
I love them. Thank you.
A gift from his neighbors in the Mariner Bay community along the ocean in Fort Pierce.
I love it a lot.
Joseph is a young man with special needs.
Flags. I don't have a pole.
He's on the spectrum, and he loves flags, all kinds, marching with them near the beach, displaying them along A1A, everywhere he can go.
Anything you can think of.
So when they were stolen from him recently, his neighbors jumped in with an idea to help.
And the community just wanted to show Joseph there's more good people here than there are.
I think it's great. I have a special needs sister, and this was very important to me.
These people have really stepped it up for Joseph. I mean, they really come out to support him.
Joseph's dad explained how he adopted Joseph 21 years ago from Russia and how the little boy became fascinated with flags at his brother and sister's surfing tournaments.
They have a big parade with lots of flags, all the nations, kind of like a mini Olympics. And Joseph would partake in the flag carrying.
Thank you.
And now Joseph has some new flags to carry around.
I love it. I love that they care about me.
What better time to have a feel-good moment than during everything going on right now?
In Fort Pierce, Matt Sesney, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Top executives at Orlando-based SeaWorld remain optimistic even as theme park attendance has dropped 81% during the third quarter. CEO Mark Swanson says 10 of their 12 parks have reopened and more guests are returning.
We're excited that more and more people are coming out to see our events. We'll be starting Christmas events in some of our parks next week, and we're excited about that.
So far this year, 4.2 million people visited SeaWorld parks, a decline of nearly 14 million from the year before. The company laid off almost 3,000 Florida workers after the pandemic hit. SpaceX is celebrating its 20th successful launch this year. Last night, a Falcon 9 rocket blasted off from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, carrying a Space Force GPS satellite. The launch of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V, carrying a U.S. spy satellite, is now targeted for Sunday at 5:36 p.m. The Los Angeles Angels star outfielder Mike Trout received his 8th Silver Slugger Award after batting .281 with 17 home runs and 46 RBIs this season. Over in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers beat the San Francisco from 34-17. Right now, the time now is 7:50. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather coming up together next.
7:51 the time right now on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie's on vacation. She'll be back with us Monday morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Florida Highway Patrol is reporting no accidents or construction on the major highways at this time, and so it's nice and clear. And that's your latest look at the traffic. Right now in Palm City, it's 79 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's your latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid 70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid 80s with quick moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid 70s, afternoon highs in the low 80s, increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible, winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid 70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms possible, which could lead to some localized flooding. Winds cranking up out of the east at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with potential gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
Coming up on 7:59 on the Get Up and Go show, the news is going to be coming up next, and then we have the final hour with Phil. Wow, final hour
For the
gonna be
week.
here for the week.
Yes.
Just for the week.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then I'll be back next week.
You'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
well,
not
I'll take
full
that.
time.
No, just every now and then.
Yes.
All right. Well, that'll work.
Which I think little doses of Phil are better than bigger doses of Phil.
This is true.
But then again, depends what we're talking about.
This is true. This is true. This is true, without a doubt. I don't know what more to say. We're WSTU Stewart. We're Martin County's Heritage Station. The news is coming up next. And then we're going to have hour number 3 of the Get Up and Go show. We have stupid news coming up right after the real news. And then, of course, your calls and comments at 220-9788. That's 220-WSTU. Feel free to call the program, and we will take your calls. Here comes the news.
Coming to you live from Stuart, Florida, the greatest little town in the world. It's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. It's 8:07 on the Get Up and Go Show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie's on vacation. She'll be back next week.
Do you speak any English?
Well, last time I checked, I spoke very, very good English.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I do understand the words very, very well.
You're fired.
What? What did you say?
You're fired.
Oh no, that's not that's not good. That's not good, right? That's not good, is it?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, I know it's not good.
You're a big man.
That's right.
I think he was talking to me. I'm fired.
No. Okay. All right, Phil.
You're fired.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, final hour of the Get Up and Go Show. And, wow. Can't believe a week's just blown by like
It's been
like
a very,
that.
very fast week. Yes.
Yeah. Thank God nobody called and said this to you.
You my baby's daddy.
That would not have been good.
No, maybe in college. But
Yeah.
not now.
Lakeisha would have said that to you. You'd be up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, Bentley would come and smack me.
Yeah.
Like not like a full smack, just like, stop it. So-
Yeah. Well, after this,
You're fired.
and then this happens.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. You're out of here. Anyway, wow. It's been a fun week. I enjoyed
Well,
it.
thank you.
It's
I've had a lot of fun too.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was manly week.
Yeah, it was
That's
manly
right.
week. Testosterone-filled week.
That's right. We were going to kill a small animal, then have a light beer. That's how manly we were.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, next week, we go back to normality. We go back to normality. I get Bonnie back.
You get Bonnie back.
The almighty goddess of radio.
The almighty goddess of radio,
Yes.
along with the big daddy of radio.
That's right.
And then the prince of radio only shows up once or twice a week.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you
Exactly.
go.
So without further ado, let's do some stupid news.
And now it's time for Stupid News,
It's so stupid and awesome.
where we ask the important questions.
Are some people too stupid to live?
Why are people so stupid?
Are you effing stupid?
Time to go to Omaha, Nebraska, where police had to remind one resident that being nude in his backyard violates the decency standards, especially in view of neighborhood children.
Okay.
The 43-year-old man who lives in the Pacific Meadows neighborhood has a hot tub and an in-ground pool at his home. Now, according to the neighbors, he uses both in the nude. But when police spoke with him, he asked them to name one law that he was breaking and said they should go fight real crime because this was complete bullcrap. Now, the mother who called in the complaint provided officers with a 58-second video that shows the man getting out of his hot tub and standing in the backyard naked and stretching.
Okay.
The camera pans to the yard next door where a 3-year-old is playing on a swing and about 3 feet from the man, according to the police report. The slats in the wooden fence are such that the child would be able to see the man, officers wrote in their report. If it makes you feel any better, the police noted that the man did not touch himself. Another neighbor told police that she looked out from her kitchen window at about 10:45 on Sunday and saw him naked as a jaybird as well in the hot tub and said that that was nothing wrong with that, in her opinion, since he was in his own backyard.
Yeah.
So there you go.
You know what? I have a theory about this.
I have a privacy fence at my house.
Yeah.
Nobody can see in.
Yeah.
If
Well-
I'm in the pool naked, I'm in the pool naked. Nobody can see in.
Well, see, the way my pool's situated in the backyard,
Yeah.
and my house kind of wraps around the pool.
Yeah.
So really no one could see anything.
Yeah.
if
Well,
anything
yeah,
goes
they
on.
can because you don't have a privacy fence.
Well, no, because the pool isn't out where other neighbors could see it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
If the neighbor that's if you're looking out your kitchen window,
Yeah.
you can see your neighbor's house
Which
from
neighbor?
the pool.
Which neighbor?
The casserole lady.
No, they got bushes all around their house.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can't see a thing.
Okay.
And
So
the
why don't
cas-
you go out there and do it and let me know how that works out? for you?
But you know what?
Okay.
Another thing is, I think that they're complaining because the guy wasn't good looking.
Probably.
If he was good looking, they would not complain.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A 34-year-old woman named Diana Cerati from Deltona, Florida, went to Spectrum Cable's store Tuesday afternoon and demanded a refund. The employees wouldn't give her one, so she went out to her van, got a crowbar, went back into the store to pry open the cash register, and she grabbed her own refund. The employees called the police, and they were waiting at her house when she got home. She's facing armed robbery charges, and yep, she was armed with the crowbar. How about that one?
That's nice.
How about that?
Real nice, lady.
A woman named Sydney Kinch caught her boyfriend of 4 years cheating on her. He sent her a selfie from the car, and when she looked in the reflection in his sunglasses, she saw another woman's legs. Now, it may sound like she did some serious detective work here, except that it was actually pretty blatant. It's more surprising her boyfriend didn't notice before he sent the selfie. Anyway, she says she confronted her boyfriend. They got into a huge fight, and she found out that he's been cheating on her with at least 5 other women, including one of the girlfriend's best friends.
Well, he's just an idiot. Number one,
Yeah.
you don't send a picture to your wife with another woman in the picture that she doesn't know.
In the sunglasses, no
yeah,
less.
and sunglasses,
Yeah.
and maybe in a compromising position.
Yeah.
Dork.
That's a little strange.
What a dork.
A 56-year-old woman who is currently considering divorcing her 10th husband. 10th. Yes, 10th.
Wow.
10th husband.
Was she Elizabeth Taylor?
Says she doesn't plan to stop getting married until she finds Mr. Right. Casey, who is a successful businesswoman from the United States, appeared on Dr. Phil recently to ask for relationship advice because after 10 marriages, she still hadn't found the right life partner. Now on the verge of ending her relationship with husband number 10, Casey said that she didn't care how many times her marriage would fail. She wouldn't stop until she found a man who could love her forever and ever.
It sounds like she's looking for Mr. Perfect right now.
Yeah.
As opposed to overall. But 10 marriages?
10 marriages.
That's her. That's not the guy.
10 marriages.
I'm sorry. That's not the guys. That's her.
Yeah. Let's go to Beijing, where a Beijing-based technology company recently sparked outrage on Chinese social media after videos of digital timers over employees' toilet stalls that went viral online. Okay.
I got to find that video.
The photos show digital timers hanging over each stall and small sensors installed on the cubicle doors to trigger the timers when the doors were closed. Chinese social media users slammed the company for monitoring and timing its office workers timed in the toilet to increase productivity and its profits, with some calling the practice a breach of human rights and privacy. Some, on the other hand, defended the company, saying that some employees abused the bathroom breaks, using it as an opportunity to waste time on their phones. When the timer comes to the end, the door to the stall automatically swings open and unlocks and stays open until you exit the stall.
Now, wait. If you have to go in there and take care of business,
right,
and it's taking a little longer than normal,
there's a timer set.
Which can happen, by the way. And
Depends.
it can't. Well, if you have the pins, you wouldn't have to go into the bathroom. But that's ridiculous.
So let's say it's a 5-minute timer.
Okay.
Okay, you go in the stall.
Yeah.
Shut the door and you flip the lock. The timer starts. Okay. The timer starts.
Yeah.
Timer starts going.
Okay. And
it's ticking away.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Timer's going.
Yeah.
You're doing your business.
Yes. You should have
And
the
you're
other
down,
sound effects in
you're
there
down
too.
to the last 5 seconds.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it gets down to 0. And then the door swings open as you're cleaning yourself.
Oh, hi, John. Good to see you.
Yeah. That's just not right. I'm sorry.
No, it's not right at all.
Not right.
Because, like I said, what happens if you're ill and you're you taking a little longer than normal. You had something bad the night before.
If you're hurling.
Yeah, not hurling per se, but the other way.
Yeah.
And sometimes it might take a little longer than
it's true.
normal. And
It's true.
okay, it takes maybe 10 minutes.
That's not the way they look at it in China.
Well, that's why I don't live in China.
Okay.
Right there.
Let's go to Davie, Florida, where there's a 50-year-old guy named Dwight Turner. And he recently went to a small private animal sanctuary owned by a guy named Michael Podgy to pay $150 for a, quote, full contact experience with a black leopard.
Okay.
This is going wrong already. Now, as soon as Dwight got into the cage, the leopard mauled the heck out of him.
All right.
Guy spent a week in the hospital, needed multiple surgeries after the leopard did a number on his head and the right ear. Michael was licensed to have the leopard, okay, but not to offer the contact experience. So now he's been cited for maintaining captive wildlife in an unsafe condition.
All right. First of all, I would not be getting in a cage with a leopard by myself.
Yeah.
Now, I've done personal contacts with animals.
Okay.
We did the SeaWorld thing with the penguins.
Okay. We did my wife and Gavin did swim with the dolphins.
We did that too.
Okay.
At what is it? Something Cove at the SeaWorld there.
Yeah, Discovery Cove.
Discovery Cove. Thank you.
Right.
And we done that too. The penguins was really cool. What's funny about the penguins is they just start wandering around.
Okay.
And the only way to direct them is by putting your hand on their stomach.
Yeah.
And you can direct them where they want to go.
Right. It's kind of like driving a car.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the penguins were really cool. Really, really cool. And they taste wonderful too.
Okay. What? Taste wonderful.
It's a joke. It's
All right.
just a joke.
Thank you. When cops find drugs in and around somebody's orifice, there's usually no question who they belong to. But a guy in Minnesota recently got busted for hiding a bag of drugs in someone else's buttocks area.
Whoa.
Yeah. 25-year-old Mahad Mohammed was driving, and a younger guy in his teens was sitting in the passenger seat. Police searched them. When they pulled him over, they found a baggie of cocaine tucked in the teenager's buttocks area. But Mahad eventually admitted they were his drugs and that he told the teenager to hide them in his pants. The traffic stop happened just a week ago, but they haven't gotten to court yet in regards to what happened. Lastly, there's a 29-year-old guy in Chongqing, China.
Chongqing, China.
And earlier this month, he got super high on meth and decided to make it rain. He started throwing cash out of the window of his apartment on the 30th floor to people who were commuting to work below. This caused major traffic jams as people got out of their cars and ran through the streets to try to collect the money. The guy was arrested on drug charges.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wow.
Yeah. Can't make that stuff up.
Chongqing, China.
Yeah.
I have no joke. I just like to say Chongqing, China.
So yeah, that's a look at your stupid news for a Friday, November the 6th, 2020. So with that said, we go from stupid news to real news. Let's go to the news desk one more time, and here's Phil.
Palm Beach County is back in the cone of uncertainty for the tropical depression Eta, as the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding to parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV's chief meteorologist Steve Weigel has this update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The track, down the middle track, has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday evening. There's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger, that would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County. And these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue. And we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come into a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30 mile an hour wind gusts. Into late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Residents in a Fort Pierce community on Hetchetson Island had a special surprise for a 22-year-old. WPTV's Matt Cesney was on the scene and has the story.
Oh yeah, I got my flag.
Joseph Malizia had a big surprise in the box.
Green.
Flags from everywhere.
We're happy to support him in that.
I love them. Thank you.
A gift from his neighbors in the Mariner Bay community along the ocean in Fort Pierce.
I love it a lot.
Joseph is a young man with special needs.
I don't have a pole.
He's on the spectrum, and he loves flags, all kinds, marching with them near the beach, displaying them along A1A, everywhere he can go.
Anything you can think of.
So when they were stolen from him recently, his neighbors jumped in with an idea to help.
And the community just wanted to show Joseph there's more good people here than there are.
I think it's great. I have a special needs sister, and this was very important to me.
These people have really stepped it up for Joseph. I mean, they're really come out to support him.
Joseph's dad explained how he adopted Joseph 21 years ago from Russia and how the little boy became fascinated with flags at his brother and sister's surfing tournaments.
They have a big parade with lots of flags, all the nations, kind of like a mini Olympics. And Joseph would partake in the flag carrying.
Thank you.
And now Joseph has some new flags to carry around.
I love it. I love that they care about me.
What better time to have a feel-good moment than during everything going on right now?
In Fort Pierce, Matt Cesney, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Florida is reporting the highest number of new COVID-19 cases since mid-August. The state health department latest report shows that more than 6,200 new infections and 39 additional resident deaths. Meanwhile, Senator Rick Scott wants to make sure COVID testing remains free.
We've got to get this testing up, and everybody's got access to it. And then if you have some concerns, you ought to be able to get a test, and it shouldn't cost you anything.
Scott says many employers now require tests for their workers, so they should be able to get back to work quickly. And these accurate tests are for no charge. The Florida Republican recently wrote to the Department of Health and Human Services asking them to guarantee that the federal government would cover the cost of coronavirus testing. Here's something, Evan, you might be interested in. A little boy went missing Thursday and is safe once again thanks to a police canine and her handler in Mason City, Iowa. In Garrard County Sheriff's Department and the Mason City and Worth County canine units responded to a call near 220th Street. They found the 2-year-old boy who had wandered off with his dog, according to the Global Gazette. The boy was found sitting on a cinder block with his dog by his side. The report said, and adding that he had removed his wet shoes, socks, and coat, but did not need any medical attention. The NFL has fined the Las Vegas Raiders $500,000, coach John Gruden $150,000, and also took the 2021 6th-round pick from the team who repeated COVID-19 protocol violations late in October, sources confirmed to ESPN. And in scores for the NFL, Green Bay beat San Francisco 34-17. The time now is 8:27. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather together coming up next.
8:28 the time right now. The Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie is on vacation until next Monday. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Right now, the Florida Highway Patrol reports all major highways and roads are clear and free of accidents and construction at this time. And that is your latest look at the traffic. Right now in Stewart, it's 79 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's the latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid-80s with quick-moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s, afternoon highs in the low 80s, increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible, winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid-70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms possible, which could lead to some localized flooding, winds cranking up out of the east at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with potential gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
Do you have a suggestion for the show? Send us an email, WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. And now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
8:32 right now on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie's on vacation. She will be back with us next week. We'll get back to some kind of normality. Since you've been here all week. That's all right. I don't know what Randy Siegel may think about that. You've been with me all week. Randy, what are your thoughts on Phil filling in for Bonnie?
I thought that Phil did an excellent job.
Oh, thanks.
I see that $50 work.
Yeah, $50 worked.
But as far as returning to normal, never happened.
Yeah, what is normal on the show, right?
That's it.
Well, I know you can give us a normal space report, so take it away.
Okay, 1963. We had an Apollo spacecraft testing its abort system. 1966, the Lunar Orbiter 2 was launched to the moon. 1967, Surveyor went into land on Mars and on the moon and gave us some great pictures from it. 1996, we had the launch of the Mars Global Surveyor spacecraft. 2013, we had a successful docking of a Soyuz TMA-11M spacecraft, and that was the first time that 9 people were on board the space station without the presence of a space shuttle. 1984, that was when they launched STS-51A, where they recovered 2 satellites, and one of the astronauts held up a sign that said, "For sale," because they want to resell those satellites. 1985, the STS-74, that was the U.S.-Russian shuttle Mir program. They launched and they were successful, carrying Russians, Canadians, and an American crew. And lastly, in 2005, we had the launch of the Venus Express. That was a European Space Agency's probe that was the first one to go to Venus. Well, if you want to watch a rocket launch, currently scheduled is an Atlas V launch carrying a National Reconnaissance Orbiting Laboratory satellite. That is scheduled for Sunday at 5:36 p.m. And the big question here is the weather. And the weather looks like it might be a bit dicey, but they're still going to try to get this off if possible. Once again, 5:36 p.m. on Sunday. On board the International Space Station, the 2 Russian cosmonauts continue gearing up for a spacewalk in their Russian Orlan spacesuits. They're scheduled for the 18th. Sergei Rusakov and Sergei Kud-Sevastyanov study the paths that they will take outside the station on a computer. This way, they can take a look and see what they will do during their spacewalk and actually practice it on a computer. It'll be the first spacewalk to be staged from the space station's Poisek module. Previous spacewalks began inside the Pirs docking compartment, which will be disconnected from the orbiting lab early next year for disposal to accommodate a new Russian laboratory module. U.S. spacewalks were conducted from inside the Quest airlock. So a lot of work going on board the station. Not only that, there was repair work. Kate Rubins worked with Sergei Rusakov in order to replace the U.S. Kodra carbon dioxide removal system on the station. In the course of her work, she could not undo one of the connectors, but Rusakov came to her aid, and they were able to have a successful completion of that. It appears that the Russians may have to have one of their cosmonauts stay on board the International Space Station for a period of 2 to 6 months longer than they originally wanted to, due to the filming of a Russian movie on board the space station. So we're not going to know that until real time. And then shortly after that, Tom Cruise should be headed to the International Space Station, where he will shoot a movie on board. Man, it seems like it's James Bond on steroids on the station. SpaceX yesterday had a successful launch at 6:24 p.m. of a Falcon 9 rocket, placing into orbit a global positioning satellite. What makes this interesting is by launching these payloads on board the vehicle, they are saving $53 million as the space vehicle can be reused, which is one of the big reasons why they want to get them up there and get them down and recover them. The fairings were also recovered. So another successful mission for SpaceX. Earlier this morning, China launched a Long March 6 rocket carrying 13 satellites into orbit. They were small cube satellites. They included 10 commercial remote sensing satellites developed by an Argentinian company, as well as payloads for China. It appears that if there is a Biden win as president, that the space program may slow down a little bit. Instead of pushing for a 2024 landing on the moon, as President Trump would like to do, a Biden administration will probably let NASA go to its original date of 2028. This is something that space buffs are going to have to watch and see as we continue unfolding the American elections. One ex-astronaut, Scott Kelly, however, from Arizona, was elected to the Senate. Yep, he beat out his Republican opponent, and he is now going to the Senate. You might recall that Scott Kelly is married to Gabby Giffords. She was the congresswoman who was shot in the head by a constituent. So as a result, the two of them now will help shape America's space policy and more. Scotland's biggest landowner has lodged a petition to prevent a Scottish company from using 222,000 acres in Scotland. They want to use it to create a new spaceport so that they can start launching vehicles from Scotland. But the question now comes into play whether that will actually reach fruition or not, and we'll keep an eye as this goes forward in the courts. We also know that SpaceX has been testing out a new Starship. And by testing it out, what I mean is they load it with fuel in order to be sure that the cylinder will not burst. Well, they've continued to do that, and so far, Starship serial number 8 appears to be ready to make a historic move on November 10th or the 11th, where it will fly about, I want to say, 150 meters into space. On Monday, we'll tell you about NASA seeking new partners for its Artemis program and hopefully a successful launch from the Cape. So until then, have a great day, everybody.
That's Randy Siegel with the latest and greatest space report. He's on the program Monday through Friday at 8:30, telling us about all things NASA. Time to head on over to Ellie's Downtown Deli, where Phil is standing by with the latest and greatest to soothe your appetite. Phil?
And this one will do it. It's called the Rachel. Hot corned beef and Swiss cheese on toasted rye bread with Thousand Island dressing and coleslaw. How can that not sound good?
Wow.
And it will taste good. The Rachel is absolutely a delight. Then there's the Havana Harry. Ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and deli mustard pressed on an 8-inch hoagie, along with the Powerhouse, which is cracked peppermill turkey, Swiss cheese, pickles, and honey mustard pressed on an 8-inch hoagie. And of course, they got the wonderful salads, the Caesar salad, along with the cran apple crunch salad. And don't forget their wonderful desserts, too. And I keep promoting all week that half-pound cookie.
Good.
Cookie as big as your head, eyes roll back in your head goodness. Trust me on this. I have had it. It is wonderful. And that's Ellie's Downtown Deli in Stuart, and now has their patio back open. Plus, they're at 50% dining inside with a full menu for pickup or delivery. Ellie's also has full dinners available for takeout, plus their fabulous desserts as well. Call 772-781-6605 to order and pick up today. They're located at 18 South 6th Street, just off of Colorado in Stuart. That phone number again is 772-781-6605. That's Ellie's Downtown Deli in Stuart.
Time for the Precious Metals Report. It's all brought to you by St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. Gold opening up at $1,956.30 an ounce. and silver opening up at $25.59 an ounce. That's the Precious Metals Report, and it's all brought to you by St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. 8:43 right now. News time once again. Let's go to the news desk, and here's Phil.
Palm Beach County is back on the cone of uncertainty for Tropical Depression Eta as the system continues to bring heavy rain and life-threatening flooding to parts of Central America on Thursday. WPTV's chief meteorologist Steve Weigel has the update.
Well, it's barely a tropical depression, but it is expected to intensify to a tropical storm during the day Friday and then eventually work its way up toward Cuba, making a landfall there on the weekend and just slowly intensifying the entire time on its trek north and then eventually northwest. There's Sunday, 7 a.m., so around sunrise, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then it makes a closest approach to our area starting Sunday evening. There's 7 p.m., working its way through the lower Keys. Sunday night, there's Monday, 7 p.m., starting to pull into the Gulf of Mexico, winds around 60 to 65 miles an hour. A couple changes. The track, down the middle track, has shifted northeast, and we also now are back in part of the error cone out day 4 and day 5. As I said earlier, when we got out of the error cone, we're back in it. It's not really relevant. It's such a disorganized system, even 4 and 5 days from now, that some of the strongest winds and the heaviest rain are hundreds of miles away from the center. Here's a perfect example. Here's the Vipercast model. So this is Saturday, 9:30. The storm hasn't even reached Cuba yet, but there are large areas of rainfall with some pretty nasty winds embedded in these that are already working into South Florida. And then we get into Sunday, there's Sunday 4 p.m. Now this model wants to track it a little farther to the west, but some very heavy rain developing on Sunday. Sunday night and early Monday, that's when I expect the peak winds and rainfall here. And our probability of seeing tropical storm force winds at 40 miles an hour stronger. That would be almost 30% now for Palm Beach County, and these numbers will continue to climb. Our rainfall totals could exceed 6 to 8 inches in the next 6 to 7 days. That would cause a significant flooding issue, and we'll see some of that develop a later weekend and early next week. The computer model tracks starting to come into a little bit better agreement. So here's the timeline. Saturday, it's going to be a mess out there. Rain squalls, some gusty winds like we've seen lately, 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Into late Sunday through the overnight hours on Monday, that's peak winds and rain. The winds could approach tropical storm force. More than likely, we'll see a tropical storm watch issued maybe later tomorrow or early on Saturday, but sometime as a storm approaches, and flooding will be an issue here too.
Top executives at Orlando-based SeaWorld remain optimistic even as theme park attendance dropped 81% during the third quarter. CEO Mark Swanson says 10 of their 12 parks have reopened and more guests are returning.
We're excited that more and more people are coming out to see our events. We'll be starting Christmas events in some of our parks next week, and we're excited about that.
So far this year, 4.2 million people visited SeaWorld parks, a decline of nearly 14 million from the year before. The company laid off almost 3,000 Florida workers after the pandemic hit. Setup is all well and underway as of yesterday for the 31st annual Stewart Air Show coming up this weekend. It's a highly anticipated event in the community that attracts thousands of people at Withman Field. Organizers say they have also put together a plan to account for COVID-19 social distancing and safety. They are also hopeful for a smoother year this year than compared to last year. The NFL has fined the Las Vegas Raiders $500,000 and coach John Gruden $150,000. And they also took away the 2021 sixth-round pick from the team for repeated COVID-19 protocol violations late in October. Sources have confirmed this through ESPN. Green Bay also beat San Francisco 34-17. The time now is 8:47. Stay tuned. We have traffic and weather together coming up next.
8:48 the time right now. The Get Up and Go show with Evan and Phil. Bonnie will be back from vacation next Monday. It's time for traffic and weather together. All brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Phil?
Right now, the Florida Highway Patrol reports all major roadways and highways are clear of accidents and construction at this time. And that's your latest look at the traffic. Right now in Jensen Beach, it's 79 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's your latest look at the weather from WPTV.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs in the low to mid-80s with quick-moving showers possible and breezy east winds. Saturday morning, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s, afternoon highs in the low 80s, increasing clouds with scattered showers and storms possible, winds picking up out of the east at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday, morning lows in the mid-70s, highs in the low 80s, numerous showers and storms
Heard
possible.
saying
which
stop
could lead to
counting
some
ballots,
localized
but yet
flooding.
I don't know what happened there. I guess we got our wires crossed or something.
What happened?
That's okay. Right now, it's currently 74 right now.
I did that.
Okay.
I did all that.
Okay.
Jensen Beach was 79 degrees.
No problem. We'll be right back.
Do you have a suggestion for the show? Send us an email, WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. And now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
8:51 on the Get Up and Go show. And of course, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, the world-renowned, world-acclaimed, 5-star award-winning radio program.
All made from paper mache.
All made from paper mache,
Yes.
right? And about as kosher as it gets. Without a doubt. Anyway, all kidding aside, one of the great shows you don't want to miss, and especially you got to check out all their podcasts. Priest and a Rabbi, they're going to be coming up a little bit after 9 o'clock this morning, featuring Father Christian and Rabbi Durbin, the best rabbi looking this side of the Mississippi, of course, with the best hair as well. And of course, Father Christian having the best collar, the best smoothed out, ironed collar known to man. Gentlemen, good morning. And I don't use the term loosely when I say gentlemen. Hey, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wait, why does Bonnie sound like she has a frog in her throat or something? What's going on with Bonnie's voice?
Well, Bonnie's been on vacation for the last week.
Oh, I thought that maybe she started identifying as a man or something.
Hi, I'm Bonnie.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, we're happy for you that you found yourself.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate that.
If you want to hear
The Episcopal
Bonnie,
Church welcomes you.
if you want to hear Bonnie, I mean, Bonnie does say some crazy things on the show like this.
Boy, I was a naughty girl this morning.
So we have things like that we can play for you.
Can you play that during a priest and a rabbi at some point?
I would be more than happy to play that for you.
Your predecessor, Frank the Tank, would just sometimes randomly throw in little sound bites. I thought it was hilarious. I thought the rabbi was about to jump out the window.
Oh,
but
no.
By all means, man, our guest today has completely gone MIA, so we might need the support and help. So
Oh, wow.
if you want to,
Well, I have something else
some sound bites.
I have something else from Bonnie she likes to say also.
But I like it on the hot side in the shower.
There you go. So it just doesn't get any better than that.
Man, what sound bites do you have for us?
Oh, well, let me see. Let me see what I can find here. Hold on. There you go.
That's my favorite.
That sounds about right, man. That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
No,
I don't know if that's the rabbis or mine.
We
but, you know,
we have a question for the rabbi.
Yeah, we have a question for the rabbi. Phil does actually.
Yeah, we were talking about Yiddish words this week and
Yes.
last week,
Yes.
and we were trying to figure out how to properly say them. So, can
Okay.
you help us out on that?
Well, we determined we did this with
Yes.
Bonnie last week.
Yes.
We determined that Bonnie cannot pronounce the word verklempt and geschwitzt.
Yes.
Okay. And what was the other one, Rabbi Durbin? There was one more, wasn't there?
I mean, there's many of them, but in what context?
Well, we have to keep it. We have to keep it clean. we have to keep it clean. But
you know what it is? It's the guttural. It's the guttural words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Give us one good Yiddish word this morning for us to run with.
Yeah, please, Rabbi, if you
What's
would.
the Yiddish word of the day for our show?
You know, that should be a new segment for your show. It's time now for the Yiddish word of the day.
Yiddish word of the day.
Yiddish
There you
word
go.
of the day.
Today?
Yes.
You can give us music.
I love how you started with Bonnie's word of verklempt, which I think is great. Such an expressive word, especially in Yiddish. In English, that word verklempt just means overwhelmed with emotion. Just such an amazing word. We're all
Okay, so the rule. So we got to do a team effort here today
Okay.
on the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbi Durbin will come up with the Yiddish word of the day. That's a new segment.
Okay.
And
Wait,
then
I have the music for it too.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find the music. Okay, hold on.
Is it gonna be another fart?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Priest and a Rabbi presents the Yiddish word of the day. There you go.
It doesn't get it. Wait a minute. I had to turn the music off. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Do you guys just want to stay on for the show and do a whole other hour with us?
We could do
I mean,
the
those
whole
guys
hour with you.
literally-
If you
Well, do they want to hang out while I do the top 10 list here?
I mean, do you mind if we have to do our top 10 list? Can you guys stay right here for a second while we do it?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's let's
go right to
go
it.
right to the music.
All right, here we go. From the home office of Yeehaw Junction, Florida, top 10 ways McDonald's is now more health conscious.
Okay.
Top 10 ways McDonald's is now more health conscious. Here we go. Number 10, Ronald McDonald no longer spends the night sleeping in the salad bar.
Okay.
Number 9, Happy Meals no longer include a pack of Marlboro Lights. Number 8, Number 8, when out of iced tea will no longer substitute with mop water.
Okay.
Number 7, decorated bowls of mercury removed from the tables.
Oh, that's thoughtful.
Number 6, from now on, the counter person will ask, would you like the name of a good heart specialist with that? Number 5, discontinuing find the rusty nail in your Big Mac promotional game. Number 4, new combination of salad dressing and sunblock. Number 3, employees must wash hands after patting down a choking victim for a wallet and jewelry. Number 2, Mayor McCheese excused himself from duty from the fry machine due to wet hacking cough. And number 1, they have discontinued pork sickles. And there's your top 10 list.
I don't think the rabbi approved of that last one.
The pork sickles?
The
No.
pork sickles.
No. You could have said potato knishes, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would have been better. Right, Rabbi Durbin?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So anyway, what's on tap for the show today so our listeners can get an idea?
You two are coming on the show today because our guest literally has, I don't know, maybe got stuck at the border. I don't know. But
Are you serious? You want us to be on the show today?
I mean, you could kick it off at first because we're punting right now. So let's have you guys come out with your energy, and then we'll get deeper and
boy,
we'll do our top 10 Yiddish words. We could do some the big
top 10
moment.
Yiddish words.
Oh man! So is this going to be like the extended version of the Get Up and Go show featuring Priest and a Rabbi?
It's the.
I mean, I don't know, Rabbi, are you with this? Could get a little. I mean, I think America needs a breather right now. So why not just get wacky as opposed to getting serious? You know.
Why not just go into a moment of levity?
We're not solving anything right now. They're still counting votes, so we might as well just have a good time while we wait. You know, it's like having a hurricane.
We
party.
made a joke earlier today. If Chick-fil-A was running the count, it would already been done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Priest and a Rabbi going to be coming up. It's going to be a very special edition. So get your sensors out and put your children to bed right now, folks. You don't want to
phone the neighbors and wake the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Yeah, exactly. We'll check in with Father Christian and Rabbi Durbin here very shortly, folks. That's a wrap for us. We're out of here. We're like yesterday's kitty litter.
We're
right. One and done.
Used kitty litter.
Yes.
Too.
We say chow mein.
Honduras.
And Arriva Dirty. And we have a lot of love in this room, and we like to spread it out.
That's right.
And send it out to a lot of other people. So go out and hug somebody today and pass the buck, as they say.
And then again, I could be wrong. They call me Phil.
Have a great day, folks. We're WSTU Stewart. We're Martin County's Heritage Station. We'll be back right after the news.